Back, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you're having good luck with your gardening and all your projects. And without further ado, let's get to today's project. So on this one, it's not an after the fact. As most of the other projects I've shown after the fact. This is a in progress. Yeah, in progress. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. So we've got old Blue out here, and we are doing some really good backfilling out here. So the plan is to level out this whole area. So far we've got it leveled from here where the pavers are out to right here. Oh, what's this? Is that another grow bed? Well, how did that get there? Goodness, what on earth? And it's solar powered? What? It's an off-grid grow bed. How about that? All right, enough goofiness. So we took our one of our old solar panels and one of our old, well, what's left of them, the solar powered pond pumps, and we took one of the grow beds and stuck it on top of the sump tank to help keep the light out so we can mitigate on algae down there, because we don't have any Pocostomuses in there right now. And I thought, well, we'll just stick one of these on here, and since I had this stuff laying around and we didn't have to spend any money, which is a bonus, I'm always into that. We can reuse things that we have around here. And yeah, I just threw a bunch of radish seeds in there. Got a little bell siphon, something I threw together with some scraps. This is all just scraps I had already, so didn't cost me a penny, just some labor. And we got that little solar panel. I think it's 5 or 10 watts. I know the pump isn't gonna last very long. It's already pretty worn out. It has a ceramic bearing on the inside of it, and it's already broken in half, so it's probably not even working right now. Oh yeah, it is. It's still going. But I don't know how much longer that's going to last, so that's okay though. We're just, like I said, we're just utilizing what we have. The main pump that runs the grow beds is an Eheim. I think I said that right. It's a small compact pump, but it has a lot of power. So right now, these two grow beds over here, I have the nozzles turned down, because if I just let this flow, it will never stop siphoning. So I'll show you guys an example. So there it is on about a quarter power. And if we turn it up all the way, that's just way too much. So when that pump dies, we're going to tie in the Eheim to that grow bed as well, because it'll easily power all the grow beds. And I'm quite certain that once I get the other grow beds going on the other side, it'll run all those too, just at one pump, because I've had it for a really long time. My friend Beaker recommended it to me, oh god, it must have been 5+ years ago, and it's still running strong. It's one of the best pumps I've ever bought. It was expensive, but worth every penny. But anyways, back to the backfilling. As you can see over here, you can no longer see the bottom of the fish tank on this side. So we've got about, I don't know, 14 inches of dirt. Same with over here. This, you used to be able to see the cinder blocks underneath here. And there's 2 sets of cinder blocks stacked on top of each other here. So you can just barely see the tops of the second stack. So things are working out good. This will also help insulate the tanks. It is quite cold here still. We got some water down there. Where'd that come from? This thing's not leaking. That's interesting. Huh. That's weird. Maybe I spilled some water there and I forgot about it. Well, anyways, yeah, we're backfilling all this. We've got the 4-inch pipe laid down on the opposite side over here. And we're going to cover all this up. The goal is to have the dirt about 3 inches from the bottom of this grow bed here. And then once we cover this area, we're going to leave about 1.5 feet of this exposed so I don't bury it. Plus there's a hole here in the top and I don't want dirt getting in there. I'm going to wind up patching that hole. And then we've got our fill line there. We're going to do something with that later too. I think we're going to probably just run it straight through the dirt here and into the tank. Well, maybe we'll go across and then up and into the tank, because this has a lot of pressure because it's coming from that 1,600 gallon tank, and right now there's 200 or 300 gallons of water in there, It snowed here the night before last, so we got an additional 150 gallons out of that. So we're looking pretty good on the water. And I'll show you guys where I've been getting dirt. We've got spots around the property where there aren't a lot of rocks that are really good for digging. Here's one right here. I've been working at this last couple days. This is mostly dirt. Every once in a while you find a big rock or some smaller rocks. You can go down there and take a look. See like that. That's nothing. Tractor doesn't even notice that. But every now and then you get a bigger rock. I can see one sticking out right there. And it's really not even that big either. So we're quite lucky. We're going to turn this into something cool too later, but that's a top secret project. Maybe a dirt bike jump or something to break my neck on. But yep, just wanted to share some of the progress of this with you guys today. Pretty excited about it. It's finally, the wind has died down. So let's see, 2 days ago, well actually we'll say 5 days ago, it was windy for almost 3 days straight, and we were having, I don't even know how high the gusts were. I would say they range anywhere from 30 miles an hour on the low scale to 60 to 70 miles an hour. I couldn't even work out here. It was pretty bad. It was kind of dangerous too. We had stuff flying all over the place. I had containers that were flying around, grow beds that were getting thrown around like toys. This one right here got flung over there. And I tried to work out here. Had my sweater on and long pants and a shirt, and the wind would blow my shirt and sweater up over my head and then sandblast my bare skin. So we hid in the trailer most of the time. I did have a lot of projects that I was working on in the trailer too. We got a bunch of seeds germinating right now. I did some remodeling in there to make the living quarters more spacious, and we got rid of the dining room area. But you guys don't need to worry about that. That's just somewhere where I hide out and try to stay comfortable and relax after a long day's work. But here we go. Lots of dirt. We're going to spread all this dirt out. Got a nice pile of dirt right there and another one right here. It's kind of hard to tell on the camera. There's not really any depth. But we're going to spread all this out. It's going to cover about a foot of the fish tank. So it'll be pretty nice out here. All these rocks will be covered up. And then once we get all this leveled out, next week we might start getting some supplies together and start building some more grow beds, but we'll see. I think the plan right now is to build at least 2 more. So I don't know, we'll see what happens this week, how much I get of this done. It's time consuming, but you know, it's not bad. It's really satisfying for me. I like to look at the progress. So yeah, we're gonna wrap it up, you guys. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you have any questions or comments, pop those down below, and as always, keep building and try to be good to each other. Some of us aren't here for very long, and a little bit of kindness will go a long way. So God bless all of you, and peace.